We do know that John Lackey will be throwing the first one, and so that's where we stand right now. Well, I think he's been as consistent as anybody in the league, and the fact that he's been able to be on this stage and has had success on this stage, and just so many different things that he has brought to this club this year that makes it to us a pretty obvious choice.
Do his numbers at home stand out to you as well?
Yeah, the numbers are good at home, not bad on the road. So he's just had a strong season. And a guy that we like. The fact that we needed a veteran presence to come in and lead this staff, especially when Waino went down, and John Lackey has been that guy, not just in experience, but also in the way he's gone about his business and the way he's pitched.
Have you narrowed it down in terms of numbers, 11, 12 pitchers?
Yes.
Can you share?
No. Believe me, it's been something since that day in Pittsburgh. We really haven't tried to distract ourselves from getting too far ahead. But since then, it's been on our minds nonstop, and I think everybody who follows this team closely realizes there's a lot of decisions that need to be made there, and things that we haven't taken lightly, and have spent a lot of hours trying to figure out what's going to be best for this club.
How optimistic are you that Yachty can be on the roster and play?
Much more optimistic today than I was, say, when we were in Atlanta. With what he was able to do yesterday and some of the things that he's been able to do with the medical team and stabilizing the thumb, and he came in yesterday and had a good workout. All those things are pointing in the direction that it's possible. But I think today will be another good test.
It's great to see him out there. The whole time he's been saying he's going to do his best to be ready, and I mean, he's not going to ever say that he's not going to be ready. They're going to have to tell him no if he can't go. But we're just happy to see him, happy to see him working out with us. We know he loves to participate and hates to not be a part of it.
Carpenter's power profile, how do you account for that? He took a quantum lead this year.
I think most of it's just approach. And, that's something he set out to do. We talk about some of these guys, and someone tells them they can't do anything or do something in particular, and it's typically just enough to make them go out and prove them wrong. But I think most of it comes to this time last year, and we watched Matt Carpenter show the kind of power that he has, and I think it kind of spurred him and his development and growth, thinking, hey, I think I can do this on a consistent basis. Now, did any of us think he'd be sitting where he is right now? I knew he could most likely hit 20, but he's done it in a fashion that's been very impressive and timely too, and just been a good, I think a great example of what these guys do and how they motivate to get better.
You talk to guys about that have gone through it before. What's said in that room? Because it seems like every year there are guys that come up in this organization that maybe don't have postseason experience, but are all of a sudden on the big stage, and the organization has a track record of bringing guys up that perform.
Yeah, we had a cool team meeting earlier, and a couple guys spoke up about their experiences and advice they had gotten that helped them, and there was a lot of sharing and stuff passed around that I think is going to be beneficial to all us young guys and maybe all the guys who are experiencing the postseason for the first time. And, really the bottom line was just relax out there, breathe and go about your business the same way. You don't want to try to do too much. I think that's when guys will get in trouble. So the message was try to stay within yourself and just enjoy the moment.